Hi guys, it's me Megan, your favourite podcaster. Today I'm going to be introducing to you a book called The Secret Winners Club by Donna Galanti. So some questions that will be answered today are: what is an autoimmune disease? Why the main characters are so desperate to stand out? And what did they go through to achieve their goals? So in this book, Sunny, V and Trev all have autoimmune diseases and they are all determined to win in their competitions. The jump competition, the swim team competition, and the Grease roll for Danny Zuko competition. They want to win those because they want to prove themselves more than kids with disorders. They created a secret winners club to help each other win no matter what and do whatever it takes to achieve success. They each found an expert to help them reach their goals. Sunny tried to copy her expert's ideas for a dunk bot, and Trev fell out with his dance expert. Each of them decided on their next meeting that maybe doing what it takes doesn't just help them succeed, it also hurts other people. They travel through a journey of hurting themselves and others, losing friends and friendships, and crossing lines to make them feel even more like an outsider. In the end, they all fulfilled their goals, though they learned the important lesson of playing healthy competition instead of doing whatever it takes to succeed and hurt people in the process. There are 4 main characters in the story. Sunny's real name is Sunil Whitlock. She is a participant of the Junkbot competition. She has alopecia and she is a secret member of the Secret Winners Club. She also got to go to States for the Jumpbot competition because she got runners-up for the competition at her school. Sunny has a special talent of making headscarves for people and friends because of her alopecia. Alopecia is a term for hair loss or baldness, which can occur in patches, causing thinning or resulting in complete hair loss on the scalp or body. Trev's real name is Trevor Fitch. He is a participant of the Grease musical Junior. He has psoriasis and he is a secret member of, well, you get the idea. He got the lead role as Danny Zuko in the Grease musical. Trev inherited his psoriasis from his dad, who has full body condition psoriasis. Psoriasis is an autoimmune disease causing rapid cell turnover, resulting in thick, itchy, scaly, and inflamed patches of skin. V's real name is Vittoria Bonfiglio. She is a participant of the swim team practice. She has vertigo and she is a secret member of the Secret Winners Club. She also won the 200-meter IM and broke the record for the fastest for years. She broke the record for Ruby Janik, who turns out to be her former Olympian expert that Sunny found for her. V was laughed at because of her spots, and she is determined to prove herself. Vertigo is an autoimmune condition where the immune system destroys pigment-producing cells, resulting in distinct milky white patches on the skin. And finally, Jolie. Jolie's real name is Jolene Kondo. She is a participant of the Junkbot competition and is Sunny's partner in it. She does not have celiac, and she is kind of a member of the Secret Winners Club. She had the most important role in the story. She reminded everyone that winning isn't everything and that it might hurt people if they used it as an excuse to be mean or to hurt people in a bad way. So just as an FYI, celiac is an autoimmune disease where the immune system gets attacked and the small intestine gets damaged when gluten is consumed. There is only one main setting that I really want to introduce to you today: Sunny's Shed. It is a place where Sunny has the Secret Winners Club meetings and where Sunny makes her junk bots and headscarves. There are many features such as a double deep sink, electricity and water, and 3 recliners and an electric heater. So there's lots of electricity and the source of water and stuff like that. It was full of a lot of memories and a lot of Sunny's hard work, and it was really sad when it got destroyed in the storm. There's actually a connection between the last book that I did by Donna Galanti, Loon Cove Summer, because they are both very meaningful. They both have personal connections from Donna, and they both talk about family reuniting, and they describe teenagers living with challenges. Donna Galanti also used some inspiration from her life. She was adopted and was treated and felt like an outsider, just like Trev, Sunny, and V, because of their autoimmune diseases. And she originally lived with multiple autoimmune diseases, and she brings experience into the story to make it more interesting and more like it's by her and not by someone else. Like putting personal experiences of her past life into the story to make it hers. There are 2 main messages in this story. The first message is, it doesn't matter what you look like. What matters is what's inside. Like, if you're kind, if you behave well, if you're friendly, that matters. And that everybody should have a chance to be seen beyond what they look like. So say it was V, she had spots all over her body. People should have seen her like, is she kind? Yes, she's really kind. She's a good friend. Instead of saying, oh, she has spots, so I'm not going to be friends with her. This second message is extremely important in this story. Winning isn't everything. Sometimes losing helps create personal character growth by allowing us to feel strong even if we lose, and have good attitude in showing sportsmanship to the winner. People always value the result, but what people do behind the scenes or behind the result is sometimes more important, such as the effort they used, the time they spent, and the passion of doing the competition. Sometimes losing is a good thing. It helps us in self-improvement and focusing on what we can develop on. So say Sunny didn't get to go to States. Maybe she would say, oh, I think our junk ball wasn't really that good because this happened. So the next jump up competition, I'm going to use this instead and see if I can get into States. That's a good perspective to build on. The journey to the results provide more lasting memories and value if you're doing a competition and you've worked really hard for it. It doesn't really matter if you win or lose. You've tried so hard, and that's all that matters. And the memories are all in there, not the, oh yay, I won. That is just a short moment, but the journey is much more important and much more memorable. So I'm going to share one of my own experiences. When I play basketball, I have my basketball matches. I always want to win. That's like the key point of playing a basketball match. It always feels good to win, but we always have to tend to the other team's feelings too. By shaking hands and showing a good and ethical behavior, it shows that we show respect to the team and that we wish that they win next time. That is kind of a great and modest way to finish off after winning a team instead of bragging in their faces. Sometimes when we lose, we also expect the team to show the same amount of level of respect and sportsmanship to us. Remember, treat others the way you want to be treated. It's also crucial to step into other people's shoes. Whether you lose or win, it's just a matter of whether you worked hard for it or if you win, then you've also got to say, oh, good game, you did really well this game. So that next time, if you lose, then you can expect people to say, oh, good game, you can try your best next time again, like you did to them before. And also, one of the most important things you should remember is even if you're losing, it should not stop you to keep going. So if, say, I'm having a basketball match and our points are really far behind, we still have to keep going no matter what. So that's just the problem of having the good attitude to keep moving on and keep going, even if you know that there's no way of winning again. Just keep going until the end and don't give up. This book is one of my favorite books because it includes a strong meaning or message, and it includes struggling teenagers that try to prove themselves as normal even if they have an autoimmune disease. It's a great way to present it in a book because children will understand if they see the story in a story sort of form. They might understand that, oh, maybe I can't really tease people about this thing because it's kind of serious. Or for people who actually have autoimmune diseases, I'm not alone in this world. There's lots of people who have autoimmune diseases, and it's okay. I'm still normal, I'm still a kid, but I'm myself, and the autoimmune disease doesn't change anything about me. It's a great way to project it because Donna also has autoimmune diseases, and she's trying to make people understand that autoimmune diseases are just a disease and don't laugh at anybody about it because it's natural and they can't help it. Say V, she gets laughed at because of her spots, but it's not really her fault that she has spots. So what Donna's trying to say is that you can't tease someone about it because sometimes it might be offensive and it's not really nice for someone to tease someone about something that they can't help it. Sunny is my favorite character because she is resilient, creative, and hardworking. She is honest about her mistakes, and I really appreciate that she acknowledges what she did wrong when she tried to copy her expert's idea instead of lying. And Sunny is always kind, and she never hesitates to support her friends. She tried really hard because it was her idea to create the Secret Winners Club. My favourite moment is when Trev finally reunites with his dad. It was extremely touching because at last, son and father were together again, and it was a key part in the story for Trev. I'll give this book a rating of 10 out of 10. 5 because it gives us a better understanding that healthy competition is a better form of doing everything it takes to win. 4 because it describes people facing challenges in everyday lives, such as being underestimated, laughed at, or humiliated. And finally, 1 because I love the idea of adding a connection from Donna, the author's life, and projecting it into a meaningful story for other kids to understand. So thanks for listening to my podcast. Make sure to check out all of my podcasts. Stay tuned, and I hope to see you on my other podcasts. Bye!